So here we are, this is the Kistler sensor. Kistler is the brand of the PMI online sensor. So this is installed on your cylinder head. It is sandwiched between the cylinder head and the indicator cock, indicator valve as you may call it. And this helps you read the pressure inside the combustion chamber. That gives you a respective pressure of your cylinder for each particular unit with respect to the crankshaft angle. Come closer. Yeah, here is the sensor that we mount on the indicator cock. This is the wrench. This is PMI connector with the cables. And this is the PMI calibration box. So once this is connected to the engine, the PMI calibration box will connect to the engine and to the sensor. We connect the sensor onto the indicator cock, and then is when we start the application on the PMI computer. So let's go through this procedure, doing this once in every 6 months. And remember, these Kistler sensors are very sensitive to temperature. Mounted on the engine, do not blow through the indicator cock. If you blow through the indicator cock, the high temperature and high velocity can and may damage this sensor, which is a few $1,000s. So please do not blow through. Connect it, tighten, shut in the indicator valve when you're connecting it. When you're done, open it, get the readings and get it done. The only time you can blow through this is at slow turn. Please read the MAN B&W service letter.
Okay, so before we go to the engine, let's have a look at this sketch. So this sensor that you see, this is your online sensor that we are about to calibrate. This is the Kistler sensor. It's sandwiched between the cylinder head and the indicator cock, as mentioned earlier. So this is the PMI calibration box, the black box that we had. One side has the pressure transducer connected to it, and the other side is connected to the junction box, which gets signals and gives signals to the PMI DAU and finally to the ECR computer. The other two parameters that are required, one is the crank angle, which we get it from the tacho sensor, and the scavenge pressure from your scavenge pressure transmitter, which both go to your PMI DAU. So that is your pressure calibrator or your PMI offline sensor that is used to calibrate the online sensors.
This is just an optical sensor, just a push. This one is this side.
Easy, right?
Yeah, just push it, just straight it. This guy, you remember, see it has a notch, small notch there. So that notch will fit in this notch. Connect it and then tighten the threads. And the moment you connect this down to the app, it will tell you app not running. It will give you the display here. So before getting the display, let's start. In the PMI app, can you go to the maintenance? See, when was it last run? 2024. So click on run the wizard. It tells you very simple. Can you read through?
This wizard will guide you through the steps needed to calibrate the online sensors. These steps should be performed whenever an online sensor is replaced. The wizard can also be used for testing a sensor that is suspected of being defective.
Just go on next. You see, this is a very clear part that tells you. It's telling you the calibration box. That black box is not connected. You click next. Now again, it'll show you the black box not connected, and then after that it'll tell you proceed to each cylinder to make a reading. And this is very clear and very easy to do. So once you have to proceed to each cylinder, it will tell you go to each cylinder. And it does not matter in which order do you go, whether you go in firing order, you go in serial order, you go in reverse ascending, you can go in any order. That guy will detect exactly which cylinder you are, and we can read it here. Towards the end of the process, we will get all the readings here, and then it is we see all are okay. Then you just click on accept the new readings, and they will recalibrate as per this new set. So let's do this from down.
Just at your cylinder head platform, you will find this PMI calibration box connector. Connect this very carefully. It will go only in one direction, and just stretch out your cable so that there are no kinks in the line and the cable doesn't get damaged. It's easier, and it helps to just put a marking once so that the next time you know in which direction to connect. So now as we connect it, you can see the calibration box. It will just get lit up. I've put a view from the PMI app on the PMI PC in the ESR as well. Okay, so ready to start, and press OK to start. Now we just move to each cylinder anyway, in any order, random order, and we can start it up. So you connect it to the indicator cock, slowly open the cock and then get it out. But this time we test it without opening the indicator cock. I want to show you that you will get an alarm here. It will say measurement failed. As we have not opened the indicator cock, it does not get any pressure reference, and thus we get this alarm measurement failed. To reset this alarm, you just open up the indicator cock, open it quick and press the OK button. It will start reading that particular unit. And as you see, we've put it on cylinder number. We've installed it at cylinder number 3, and we've got the reading for cylinder number 3. So once this is done, we shut back the indicator cock, we open up the sensor and move to the other units.
So this is the first cylinder that we did. We did unit number 3, and as you can see, it has already sensed the exact unit. Just click on the unit, and that's the curve ready. So the moment we get ready, we can just accept once we're all done for all the sensors. Okay, so I believe that they've connected another cylinder. It says waiting for measurement because they've pressed the button right down there. Once it acquires the reading, it will give us the reading here and tell us the cylinder number. So it says here measurement failed. I think they have made a mistake there. That's why it says measurement failed. They have not opened the indicator cock. Okay, so ready to measure. The alarm has been accepted, and now they're going to just start for the other unit. It just says ready and waiting for button press. Measurement started, waiting for sensor to reset, and now it's waiting for the measurement to come in. So let's see what cylinder they have installed. They've done it for cylinder number 2, and we've got the curve for cylinder number 2. So it's pretty simple and pretty easy task, which needs to be done a part of the MAN BMW circular. Read through the circular and complete this as a 6-monthly procedure. Our system is a little bit more advanced than the others. So we have our guys, we can see them with a security camera with our spy cam. So it's already taken unit number 1, measurement has been complete. You can just go to cylinder number 1, got the reading. One of the major reasons why we do the calibration of these sensors, when you're at the MOP of the engine at the process info, estimated engine load. This estimated engine load must match the actual load that's there here. If it is off even by 1%, you need to calibrate these sensors, because the MOP just calculates the engine load, whereas your PMI, it actually measures the engine load. So this there should be no difference between the calculated and the measured load, so that all the corrected factors, your online index calibration, all the other adjustments in auto should work as it is supposed to. So for the perfect auto calibration, for the perfect functioning of your engine as per its preset algorithms and the parameters, you need to calibrate these sensors once in 6 months. So as you see, all the 6 units are almost complete. It's still measuring the last cylinder. It'll tell you the measurement done. So now all the 6 cylinders have been done. We've acquired the readings of all the cylinders. We just have to press next here and then move on to the next step.
Since all our readings are alright, we've accepted them. We disconnect the PMI sensor, the PMI connector, but take care of the sensor. It can and will be very hot.
Okay, so once we are done, we've got all the readings. It says, because we've disconnected the box, we disconnected the sensor, it says disconnected. All your readings are okay. If you're satisfied with the readings, now you can press next. Okay. Yeah, you need to validate. You can just look at each of them. Look at each of them here, and then you need to accept each. So go individually to one cylinder, accept. Yeah, keep doing that to all. So once we accept all the cylinders, then we press next. It says all done, and now just press finish to complete the calibration process. So now the calibration has been completed. Today's date and timestamp is already there. So we are done with the calibration.
To calibrate your online sensors, the PMI software, the application will take 2 consecutive readings, one from the online sensor and one from the reference sensor, 2 consecutive, online and reference, and then give you the graph. And once there's no discrepancy in the graph, you see everything is all right, and that's when we proceed to the next one and accept that particular reading. A special thanks to all of my team members that you've just seen. They've helped me edit the video. They've gone through a bit of my drama and helped me reach this message out to you and deliver how to calibrate this PMI online sensor efficiently and safely. Take care, bye-bye, and stay safe.